Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am here with my Stitch Fix unboxing for January 2019. If you guys want to see what my stylist Caitlin picked for me this month, then keep on watching. I know it has been an absolute minute since I've checked in. This is actually technically the first video that I have filmed in 2019. And obviously you can tell why that might be the case. I have been sick for the entire start of the new year, which is probably why you can see my humidifier, why my voice might sound a little bit more raspier than usual. But needless to say, it's my first video that I'm filming in 2019. I'm really excited. And what better way to start the new year than starting out with some new pieces for my wardrobe, right? This is Stitch Fix number 19. I have been on this journey for quite some time. And every month I can always guarantee that my stylist Caitlin is going to pick out some really cool pieces. I know that I had said in last month's fix that it's really cool that, you know, I have formed a relationship with Caitlin. In fact, we're actually Instagram and Facebook friends. And, you know, to see her in her real life and know that she's a real person, just as she can see who I am as I'm a real person myself. And it's just so cool that this service has offered an opportunity to not only make an internet friendship, but also to just kind of expand out. She took the time to make it even more detailed, and it's like the little things that just make that so exciting. She actually mentioned that her mom is a subscriber. So hi to Kate's mom, and also hi to Kate. And I love the fact that this service has brought, you know, somebody into my life. And not only is she a stylist and makes me look super good, she also, like, you know, is super supportive of all other things. And it's just so cool to see that, like, my stylist is an actual person. I don't even know how many fixes Kate has sent me, but I can't even like begin to process the fact that, you know, her and I are friends. It's just such a cool thing. Anyway, that's not why you guys are here, but you guys are here to see what is inside this fix. So for this month, I actually didn't give a single suggestion to Caitlin, and that's because I really don't have anything going on. I actually purged my closet and cleaned out a ton of stuff before I could actually send my recommendations to Kate. Now know going forward that there are some things that I want to stock up on, but this month I just didn't make any suggestions to her. But Caitlin took the liberty herself to kind of like go back on old fixes, see like maybe some things that I had asked for, and just really took the time to make this fix so personalized. And that to me is worth every single penny that you're going to invest in this fix and in Stitch Fix in general. Everything inside this box subtotaled for $243, but with the buy 5 25% off discount and also the styling fee purchase credit, it came to $162.25. This fix is actually really good in price point, comparable to other fixes, especially for some of the things inside this fix. And it's really kind of one of those boxes where I felt as if I liked everything, but I didn't love all things, and I probably would have been better off just buying all the pieces and then either maybe gifting one of the things or whatever, but you guys will see. And also an apology, heads up, when I do this video, is I filmed this on like 3 separate occasions where like I said, the whole month of January and the whole start of the new year, I have been really sick. And unfortunately, I got my fix, and then I had a crazy busy weekend because it was one of my best friend's birthdays, and he and I went out, and by the time that I actually recovered from my hangover on Sunday, I realized that the fix had to go back out on Monday, so I had to film part of it on Sunday. And needless to say, so you're gonna see me in 2 different try-ons, but just bear with me, it will all piece together, I promise. This was really weird because, again, using that 25% off discount is kind of crucial because the pieces in here individually, I probably wouldn't spend that price point on them individually, but together it would have been worth keeping and then like either gifting the shirt or gifting something in the fix that I maybe didn't totally love, but I could have gotten around it. In fact, actually the shirt that I didn't keep in this fix, because it was only one that I didn't keep, I actually asked my mom if she liked it. She didn't like it on her per se, and yeah, so it was just like one of those things where I probably would have been better off because it was more costly to buy each thing individually and only take that $20 styling fee. But again, not every fix is going to be a knockout. And I mean, I've really only kept everything in 2 fixes out of the 19 I've done. So not to discredit Caitlin, because again, I really did not give her any sort of like clearance of what I want. But needless to say, that's kind of a snapshot of everything before we jump into the Stitch Fix. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump over to the try on. Before we jump into the try on, I lied. We're actually going to review these booties that I got, and these are the Market and Spruce Kary pull-on bootie. I'm in a size 9, and these retailed for $75. Now, this was one of the pieces that Kaileigh had actually done some previous research on to see if there was anything that maybe she didn't send me in fixes or whatever. These are something that I would really like, and I actually do like, and I actually kept these, but it's just a basic kind of suede bootie. The heel is really sturdy. The only problem I don't like with these is that I don't know if it's the floor at my job or if it's the sole of the shoe, but I slide a lot in these boots, which is like fine because it's not too high of a heel, but that's the only like downside of them. There is a little bit of a like memory foam insole in here, which is a nice bonus, and the shoes themselves, they slip on and off easily, and they are cute. I'm not normally a brown person, even though I did tell Kaileigh I wanted brown booties. I was thinking more so of like a tan, but I do like these because this is going to make me want to step out of my comfort zone. Instead of just wearing black or cognac or like different colors like that, it's giving me more of an option to maybe build around a neutral. I think the price point is a little bit higher, but again, for the quality of the shoe, they don't feel cheap. They feel pretty sturdy. These are great shoes. They're super comfortable because of that memory foam insole, and I like them. They're comfortable. The heel isn't too intimidating, and yeah, I think they're great for office or also like, you know, if you're going shopping, brunch, date night, whatever. It's not too taunting of a heel, and they're just a good shoe. This is the Kayleigh Liesel brush back detail knit top. I'm in a size large, and this retails for $44. Brush knit is something that I have been really enjoying because it just reminds me of like coziness. It doesn't really necessarily look too like bummy, if that makes sense. It's something that I could feel that I would wear this to work as well as wearing it with jeans and those booties, or maybe even something like a little bit nicer, again, like with a pair of black pants like this. It's a little bit more of a casual piece, but it's a good wardrobe builder too. It's pretty neutral in color. It's kind of like that taupish with like the heathered gray, which I do like. It is something that, again, with those brown booties, I might step out of my comfort zone and wear. Back detailing, because it does take a pretty basic cut of a shirt and make it a little bit more fun and flirty. And back detailing is something that I don't really think too terribly much about because I wear my hair up a lot, so maybe that's something that I would actually want to wear my hair up for, just to kind of give off that fun feature of the shirt. Somebody who normally opts for like a V-neck, so to speak, but I really like this one because I think it is pretty flattering in the cut and the style of the shirt. This is definitely something that for the price point of $44 on its own, I wouldn't spend it on its own per se, but bundling it up in that 25% off isn't a bad deal. It's not too terribly hot, but it is something that's going to keep you a little bit more warm and maybe a good like base insulation layer. So I know when we head to Prague soon, this might be something that I might want to pack in my suitcase, again, as that kind of basic layer, so to speak. But yeah, I'm a really big fan of the shirt. It is pretty comfortable, and again, I think Kaileigh definitely knows my style by now, and this is definitely one of those things that, funny enough, I basically upgraded the other one that I had. The other one was a little bit more of like a stiffer cottony material. This one is just so much more warm and cozy feeling, so why wouldn't I love that? This is the pink Gwen lace detail knit top. This is in a size large, and this retails for $42. I think the color is really flattering. However, I'm just not totally in love with the fit and the cut of it. I'm not a huge fan of this lace detail, which is obviously the main point of the shirt. But for me, I think it's just a little too high cut. It makes me look a little too wide. And it's not something that I'm like jumping for joy over. And I just don't think that it's something that I would really find myself wanting to wear. Something I actually had my mother try on too, and she felt as if it was a little short in the midsection, which I would agree with, but in the same sense, I'm just not like, as I said, there's something about it that I'm just not totally infatuated with. It is a very comfortable shirt, so it'd be nice for something like if you're lounging around, if maybe even you want to make it a sleep shirt. But again, for what the money price point of it is, I'm just not totally totally in love with it. So while filming for my Stitch Fix, I think I've done something that I've never thought possible, and in which I gave myself a gnarly paper cut. Like, can someone explain to me how just how does that happen? And for those playing at home, it hurts like a son of a bitch. So I think if this is going to be any indication on how the year 2019 is going to be, where I go around getting Kimbo sliced by shirts from my Stitch Fixes, I don't think we're on for a good track record. These are the Stone 33 Terri Point skinny pants. I'm in a size 14 and these retail for $38. While purging out my clothes and cleaning out my closet and my dressers and drawers, I realized that I need a pair of navy blue dress pants. I'm reticent to say that I wanted dress pants because I didn't really want slacks, but I wanted something, you know, just kind of a basic navy blue bottom, because I don't have anything that's really kind of a wardrobe builder, so to speak, when it comes to like navy blue. I wear a lot of blues and neutral colors, so I kind of thought that maybe with my thought process, a navy blue would be stepping out of that comfort zone of just my traditional black. So Caitlin sent me these, and I have to say, on a first impression, I really do love them for the price point. For a pair of basically really kind of nice business looking leggings for $38, I don't feel scrubby and I don't feel like I'm wearing leggings in these. They're very high-waisted, which is definitely something that gives me a little bit more confidence with the higher tummy control. And I love the color too. I had a pair of Lily Pulitzer pants a long time ago, like I'm talking probably 5 years ago, that I bought that reminded me a lot of these when I put them on. I really do like these pants. They are very tight fitting. We know that I do love a skinny jean. I'm not somebody who really opts for a flare so terribly much, but I really do like these. I'm gonna have to be careful with what underwear I wear with these, as well as wearing the right shoes with these. They are a little long, so they are gonna bunch a little bit at the ankle, but that's not something that can't be fixed with like an imaginary hem or rolling them the opposite way to kind of give my leg a little bit of length, so to speak. But I think for what the price point is, it's something that I do need in my arsenal of clothing, especially being a young professional in the aspect of, you know, wanting to dress professionally. I think also too that these are something that is a little bit different than just a standard black legging too. It does a lot for the booty game because it just, again, it slims everything in. With it being so high-waisted, it kind of sucks up and pushes out. So I'm definitely not going to complain about that. They are very comfortable. They are tight, but in the sense that like I know that I'm not going to be like uncomfortable. This is the Pink Clover Kaia Cocoon cardigan. This is in a size large and this retails for $44. You guys might remember this dress from a couple fixes ago, and when I pulled out this cardigan, this was actually the first piece that I had in mind when I was contemplating if I wanted to keep it or not. There are some yellow mustard colors in this dress, which I think, you know, the two now paired together just makes it a perfect fit. I think also too, mustard yellow is one of those really weird colors. Either people are gonna be able to pull it off or you're not. I think optimistically, I like to think I'm somebody who can pull off this color. And I think, you know, pairing it with this dress, you can pair it with the blue pants that we got earlier, and just kind of wearing it with even just basic black, white, whatever. I think it's one of those really fun experimental colors where maybe not necessarily I'm something comfortable in, but 2019 is going to be a year of trying new things out. Cardigan is not super heavy in material, so it's more of a lighter weight, so if you were to layer it up with something, you're not going to sweat to death. And I think it's just a fun, cozy cardigan. I think it's something that is pretty much a staple in my collection of things that are cozy and make you feel warm and happy and just overall good in general. So I definitely think it's something that I like. I was really on the fence because I didn't like that mustard yellow, but 2019 is going to be all about trying new things. And I think because I have so many pieces I could wear with it, it's definitely something to consider. It's definitely something that I like. It's cute, it's fun, and I'm for it. I also think too, you can even make this a complete outfit by wearing it with the booties that Caitlin sent. Already I have a full outfit from a fix, so that's really cool. So that was everything that was inside my Stitch Fix this month. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you like my videos and if you like my content and if you like me, feel free to subscribe by hitting the button down below and getting notified when I post new Stitch Fixes. It was one of those boxes where I liked a lot of the pieces in there, and a lot of those pieces were things that I took a look in my closet and said, okay, I can name at least 3 things that I can wear this with before justifying and buying the pieces individually. It's important to note I am trying to be a little bit more financially responsible, and instead of just buying things that are just going to look good, I want to buy things that, you know, are multi-purposeful. If I can wear them with more than 2 things, if they're going to be wardrobe builders, which is what I really use my Stitch Fix for, is to find those pieces that I don't want to invest in too terribly much or do the research to find the right thing. I know I can trust Kaileigh that she's going to definitely hook me up with some good stuff every month. And also too, it's mainly because I've been watching Tidying Up with Marie Kondo, and I just don't need all that stuff in my closet anymore. If I don't hold it and it doesn't bring me joy, I don't need it. I will be sure to do a full breakdown of all the things inside this month's fix over at the website, and you guys can check that out at sarahlock.com. 2H's2Ks. I'll also be sure to link all my social media profiles down below too, so you can follow me wherever I might be. And also see when I give myself pretty gnarly paper cuts on my neck, because I still am so confused as to how that happened. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go. So thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, love you always, and until next time, we'll see you guys later. Bye.